Hello. Good evening and welcome everybody to something I've been wanting to do for quite a while. Of course, we've played through all of Dark Souls 1 while drunk with a Drunk Souls run. We did it again with Drunk Souls 2. That was terrible. We are still finishing up Drunk Souls 3. We're in the Ringed City. We started a Drunkborn run. And we're, I have to double check. I think we already did kill Sister Fried, or Sister Fried is... No, the last thing we did was we killed the Bloodstarved Beast. We have to kill Sister Fried in that still. We are, of course, playing Shadow of the Erd Tree. We've been mainlining that. We took a break this morning to do... Well, afternoon to do another Crab's Treasure. But I have a bottle of sake, and if I was going to do any kind of a drunk Sekiro run, especially given how sake is central to some of the conversations in the game, I couldn't do it without sake. So this is how this is going to work. This is a fresh bottle. We will have a drink to start, a drink upon every death, and when we start getting to the points in the game where we start sipping sake with our compatriots, we will join them for a drink. But that might be in a later stream, because that starts happening after a while. But we've got our first cup poured. Kanpai all. Let's get started. Oh, also, just in case people are lurking, I usually play with the voice in Japanese, but just in case people are lurking, want to catch dialogue, I'm actually, for the first time ever, gonna play this game in English. Kanpai.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
It's such a brutal intro. I love it. Such a night. Cheers to that shot.
Is the war finally over?
How about that, buddy? He knows the Makiri counter. Then again, he is a sword saint. Frickin' epic.
General Tamura is no more!
Master swordsman Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
Good old dad.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose? Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
And eventually a one-armed wolf.
You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, Wolf?
I do, but we will not be going for the Shura ending. At least not in this run.
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
It's actually interesting hearing the English dub for the first time ever. Well, not for the first time. Like, I've heard snippets of it in other playthroughs and other videos of this, but every time I've played this, it's been with the Japanese on.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
How very Dark Souls start the game like that. Let's get it on. Now, I will mention, I have played the hell out of this game. I know it very well. Ornamental letter. A letter thrown into a well. Kuro's Wolf. Your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can still reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. Kanpai to you, sender of the ornamental letter. Not so mysterious lady, because I already know who it is, right? That's the sneak. Jump. I can't remember. There isn't anything up here, is there? I don't have a run yet? That's disappointing. Nope, there is... no items, nothing up here. I forgot about that part. Yeah, no real point to do anything other than just run straight for Kuro at this point. Go through Tutorial Canyon, just outside Ashina Castle. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
Is that so?
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
He does. Kind of. There's the Moonview Tower. With the guards out front. They aren't guarding this cliff. I also really love how this game is effectively a spiritual successor to the old Tenchu stealth assassin games on the PS1 and eventually PS2 and Xbox, and I think one even ended up on the Wii and I know 1 or 2 ended up on the 360. But such a great, like, this is the true kind of culmination of what they were trying to do back in the day with Tenchu, I find. Such a great game. Cheers, Kuro. Time to refill my cup.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
Thought we'd already done that.
As you command.
Kusabimaru, a katana given by Kuro, the divine heir, an heirloom of the Hirata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of the wolf. The name Kusabimaru beseeches a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy, a mantra the blade itself may manifest.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
Healing Gourd. A gourd filled with vitality-restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd, made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dogen, though it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically. The seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it.
Yep, we know how this works.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that can take us out of the castle. Find the secret passage beneath the moat bridge so that we may escape Ashina Castle. When you've reached it, I'll come as soon as I...
Right. Good. So we got our sword, we got our healing. Just out of curiosity. Ah, okay, yeah. No, it does have to be equipped. And up is just to use it. It has been a little while, so I am slowly reminding myself of how this all works. The killing part I remember very well. As I said, the killing part, I remember very well. In fact, even though mainly I've been trying to save this for death so I didn't go off the rails, and I'm not going to go off the rails, cheers to that first 2 kills. We're back. Besides, slowly sipping sake isn't... It's more of a refined thing. Yep, you know how that works. Get in there, so we'll... Yeah, no, we get in there later. I don't need to be doing all this additional exploration. Wrong button. You might actually get just because of how low on the... Yeah, there we go. I have never died to him before either. Cheers. Kanpai. Come on, guys. Wow, he was unobserved, and you were just cowardly. Ash, I'm not actually going to equip that. No grappling hook yet, so I think we have to go up that way. Yes.
You know that secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge? We just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Little Sengoku monk under the bridge, foraging away. Senpuo monk. Senpuo. Yep, down we go. Pellets. And here we are. Alright, we can't activate these yet either.
Wolf, you found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
To think that this is the only way, to run from the fated bloodline, is the only answer. Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere.
Or maybe
What
get
do
you some
think?
shoes.
Whatever you desire,
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
my lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward, then. Let us press onward. Once we leave this passage, we'll be outside the castle walls.
All right. Round one. Ding ding. Kanpai, Ganichiro.
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
Leave this to me.
So the noble shinobi stands in our way.
Well, at least you find me noble.
You face Genichiro Ashina.
Right, no Mikiri counter yet. Uh-oh. Put up a decent enough fight. I'm gonna count that as a death that I can drink to, because I lost my arm. Gunpei!
Is that all the shinobi has to offer?
You'll see.
The divine heir will be coming with me.
Hair clipping through the floor and everything.
What is this?
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
I love how his foot is hairy enough in a way to let you kind of know what he actually is. I love this character. Shinobi prosthetic, the artificial arm of a shinobi passed down by the sculptor, a replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms, apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts, it is stained thick with blood and oil. It has been impeccably maintained. Yes, right, they added messages and stuff. I think those are bloodstains, but anyway.
What do you call yourself? Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
Why am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the divine heir.
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that. The dragon. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood, which is why some might be that the strange
Gotcha.
That is what I call a fitting come to me. Then. Some time has passed. Your master's they will
Basically, it repeats his lines without saying wolves.
You're quite the strange one. Yet, other peculiar visitors have come to this temple. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along.
We might.
You see the kind-faced Buddha there? That isn't one of mine. It was carved by the true sculptor. When a man must confront what is inside of him, it can probably be of help.
Confront what is inside him?
Anger, sadness, or perhaps old memories of times long gone. That kind of thing.
Right. Yay, money. Medicine. Right. So, optional spirit watches. Hello, tutorial guy. Items that become unavailable elsewhere end up in the offering box. When the box is illuminated, it means that an item has found its way inside. Items can be obtained by inspecting the box and offering money.
Never seen you before. Your name? Won't tell me. But you do have the look of a skilled shinobi. A shinobi. Or perhaps... Sir, please heed my humble request. Face me in battle. Damn. Still alive. That swordsmanship. It was a thing to behold. Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough manner. What are you? Some call it undying. Others, infested. I can't die, so I just am. How about you? What brings you to a rundown temple like this? Seems you have a lot on your mind. Say, why don't you use me for some sword practice? Might come in handy for whatever your mission is. A warm body that can't die might prove useful to you. I volunteer mine. Well? Very well. Right then. Let's go. They say swinging one sword is a cure for boredom. In that case, I stand as your opponent.
Just so I can unlock them all.
Face me again. Face me again. Yes, splendidly done. In that case, face me again.
Go.
Hit. Excellent. I expected no less of you. In that case... Face me again.
Oh, he got me.
Splendidly done. About our training. I think it's about time we tried something closer to a real fight. Don't you? Come at me with the intent to kill.
I
No
have
better
been
way
the
to
entire
prepare
time.
For the real thing. What's wrong?
Why do you go to such lengths?
Half to pass the time, and the other half, well, I want to loosen that furrowed brow of yours. All right. Enough talk. Let's begin. Now, let's begin.
Yes.
Ow.
Again. Have you noticed? This temple attracts those with nowhere else to go. I certainly fit that description. And I suppose that's why interesting things make their way into the offering box from time to time. This temple attracts those. I certainly fit that description. And I suppose Come
All right.
back whenever you like. If you have techniques to try out, I'm at your disposal.
We will rest for now and set off on our journey. Yep, it's L2. Proof that visuals don't need to be brand new to still be breathtaking. Is there anything out here? Nope. Ah, Ungo sugar. Sugar candy made in Senpuo Temple. Sustaining Ungo's blessing. Temporarily reduces vitality damage taken from physical attacks. Bite the candy and take the Ungo stance to impart its inhuman benediction. By doing so, you ensure the excess karma of man from the spirits within. Senpuo monks spread this candy across Ashina in honor of her military heroes. Come on, buddy. Come on back around. Yeah, thought so. I'm gonna have to remember that I need to do that every time. Akko's sugar. Sugar candy made in Senpuo Temple, sustaining Akko's blessing. Boosts attack power for a time. Bite the candy and take the Akko stance to impart its inhuman benediction. The spirits embody excess karma. One must bite down hard on the candy and ensure what has been brought to pass. Oh! You don't need to be firing. At least I know I still got it. Ceramic shard, a piece of pottery that breaks with a satisfying crack when thrown. Throw it at an enemy to draw their attention. Throwing and smashing such pieces made for a popular sport among Ashina boys. Even after growing up, they remember the old games well. I should probably read the description on the pellets since I've done every other one. Bloody birds. Shuriken Wheel, a mechanical device made by the mechanical genius Dogen. It can be fit into the shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. While it is palm-sized, a surprising number of shuriken can fit in the shuriken wheel, as its edges were designed for stacking. A fine example of what can be achieved when one matches mechanical finesse with a shinobi's talents. Yes, I know. We take it back to the monk. Or the sculptor, I should say. In fact, let's go do that right now. Oh, there she is.
You truly returned from the dead. The power of the dragon's blood. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
Who are you?
My name is Emma. I am a doctor serving a certain master.
What master?
Forgive me, but for his safety, I cannot reveal his identity. However, My master gave explicit orders to assist you in any way I can. I'm not telling you to trust me. However, I must fulfill my master's orders. The gourd of medicinal water you possess, that was originally a creation of mine. I am a doctor, and I will assist you in that capacity.
You made this gourd?
Yes. It was intended for Lord Kuro, but it seems he entrusted it to you. I'm sure you may have noticed, but the medicinal waters in this gourd spring forth on their own. Even after being emptied, you will find it full again after a short rest.
Yes. Is there a way to improve it?
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes. Medicinal waters flow from gourd seeds. Adding new seeds will increase the volume of these medicinal waters. If you find any, bring them to me.
All right.
Will do. I have one? No.
I'd like to make a request.
What is it?
Please show me your face.
What?
I think I'm
This
supposed to be
white
closer
mark.
for that.
Is it a birthmark?
No.
Then that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom.
Are you done?
Yes, that will be all. I'm sorry. That was rather rude of me. So, it's not a birthmark. Then, that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps... Goodbye.
I found one.
A shinobi tool?
Yes.
I said before that your prosthetic arm was a fang. But by fitting shinobi tools to your arm, you'll be able to change the form of that fang. Thick shields, break them into splinters. Swift foes, bring them down from afar. Fitting more devices means more ways to slay your enemies. If there's someone that needs killing, there's a proper way to kill them. That's all there is to it.
Seems you know this prosthetic very well.
I should calm myself. The more I speak of bloodshed, the more demonic my sculptures will become. Give it here. I'll fit that tool for you.
A shuriken wheel prosthetic tool fitted to the shinobi prosthetic costs spirit embers to use. Pull a shuriken loaded into the wheel and launch it at the target single flowing motion. The swiftly thrown shuriken damages enemy vitality and posture, particularly against those with a tendency to take to the air.
No matter what I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath. Thus is the fate of those who owe a deep karmic debt. You'll understand when you try carving one for yourself one day. So, need something? Yes, right. That kind-faced Buddha you see over there? Don't do anything funny with it.
Right. Ash gripped into a hardened clump throat and an enemy to temporarily distract them. In Ashina, the snow falls thick, and thus the hearths run thick with ash. Purse filled with a small amount of sen can be used to acquire the sen inside. It has somewhat satisfying weight to it. The sen in this purse is not lost upon death. Fun fact, you can just sell those at a merchant for the exact value that you crack them for, so you don't ever need to actually crack them one by one in the menu. Homeward Idol, a small palm-sized wooden Buddha, can be used repeatedly. Held by the wolf ever since he was saved by his father, its corners are rounded with use. The Buddha is used to return home. It will return the user to the last visited sculptor's idol or the dilapidated temple. And it doesn't cost me anything to use. It doesn't cost me all my experience to use. Oh, well, in that case. Sure, we'll put the distraction tools on. Why not? And away home. There. We are ready to go. Spirit emblems. Required to activate prosthetic tools and are consumed each time the abilities are used. Alright. Cheers to shurikens. What thinks it sees me? Dogs? Dags. Silly dags. Right, there's something over there. More pellets. Bye. Gortzy. And our first prayer, which is always nice. No.
This battle, do you think it can be won? I fear we may not prevail. What? We'll be just fine. Look, Ishin may be sick, but he's still going strong. Genichiro is a terror with the bow. And of course, we have Gyobu the demon.
Ah, Gyobu, of course. Good point. As long as he is with us, no man could ever breach the Ashina Castle gate.
We'll see about that. Really? You don't see me, huh? Oh, I'll take that. Sometimes it's good to remember things. Ooh, Mibu Possession Balloon. A Mibu balloon filled with fountainhead water, imbued with a blessing of fortune. If one pops these vibrant green Mibu balloons and prays those its water splashes upon will have a higher chance of obtaining items. Mibu means aquatic life, or life born in the water. The Ashina consider the fountainhead waters itself to be worthy of worship. So far, so good. Yeah. Medicinal pellets that slowly restore vitality, a secret treatment passed down for generations in these lands. Records say that it has been used in battle since long ago and lent to the famed resilience of Ashina warriors. A pill case full of these pellets would also serve as a battle charm. Mibu Balloon of Wealth. A Mibu balloon filled with the fountainhead water imbued with the blessing of wealth. If one pops a golden Mibu balloon and prays, those its water splashes upon will acquire more coin for a period of time. Alright, same as before. Cool! Oh, actually, I think we also have... Yes. A loose prayer bead. Offering 4 of them at a sculptor's idol will increase maximum vitality and posture. 1 possession. A seed from which the healing waters continuously spring forth. Give to Emma to increase the maximum uses of the healing gourd. The Twisted Gourd's medicinal waters was known throughout Ashina since long ago, but it was the extraordinary healer Dogen and his pupil Emma who discovered the self-replenishing nature of this seed. There. Now we are caught up on all lore stuff. Hello! I thought you were all dead. My bad. Anything else down here? Because I don't really want to... Yeah, I don't want to take that path. Really. There's stuff over here that needs to be gotten first, after all. Very important stuff. Coin purse, and another light coin purse. Hear the bell, too. Well, first things first. Oh, there is something up there. Another light coin purse. And that guy I want to hit. Well, we'll hit him in a minute.
Somebody there.
Yes.
That voice. No. Could it be? Sir, my name is Inosuke Nogami.
a vassal of the Hirata family. Or at least I was. I ask a favor. Might you look in on the old lady in that house? She's my mother, but her mind is failing. She cannot tell one from another.
Cheers, Inosuke.
Sir, is it you again? Please, look after the old woman in that house. She doesn't know who anybody is anymore. She may have lost her mind, but she's still my mother.
He's blinded and just lying right by, like, it's kind of extra tragic when you think about it that way. Hello.
Oh, is that you, Inosuke? My son, have you seen the young master? What? Nothing to say? Does your stomach hurt or something? You always had a weak stomach. Well, anyway, take this bell. It's a charm I made with the young master in mind. Please, offer it to Buddha for his sake.
A bell charm received from an old woman who asked that it be offered to Buddha. Bell charms protect their holders through Buddha's divine protection. If one finds themselves the owner of another's bell charm, offering it to Buddha on their behalf is common courtesy. The sculptor at the dilapidated temple can advise on how it should be offered.
Inosuke, my son, have you offered the bell charm to Buddha? Have you tried the rundown temple with that stubborn sculptor in it? I'm sure you'll find Buddha there.
Sir, the man from before. I wanted to thank you for humoring my mother. That bell's troubled her for a long, long time. She kept muttering incoherently. Something about offering it to Buddha. Sir, I wanted that bell she kept.
Care to purchase an offering?
An offering?
Indeed. I sell items to be offered to the dead, so they might rest in peace. From the looks of you, I'd wager you know a thing or two about death. Go ahead, buy an offering.
Want the firecrackers. Oh shit, I didn't mean to buy that. Thought I was selling. Firecrackers from across the southern seas can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. Makes a deafening sound frightening to animals. Sold by little Robert and his father to raise funds for their travels. Their voyage brought them to Japan, where they would seek the undying in an attempt to extend Robert's life. Cheers, Robert! And I'll buy some antidote powder as well. Powerful antidote concocted by the Sunken Valley clan. Heals status abnormality poison and temporarily increases poison resistance. Magnetite deposits are found in the Sunken Valley, but the place is dangerously toxic. Antidote powder is essential for anyone attempting to mine the ore. Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Don't use that thing around here. You'll scare the crows. They're very intelligent. Leaps and bounds smarter than other animals. Cruelty won't be tolerated.
I love that, how, like, from far away you can always tell where one of the merchants is because you can find either crows circling or the smoke. Gaichin sugar. I think that's the stealthy one, right? Yep. The High Senpo priest gave this candy to a band of short but adept assassins. Suppresses sound and presence for a time, making the user harder to detect. Bite the candy and take the Gachin stance to impart its inhuman benediction. The assassins do Senpo's dirty work, and once hired guards, now extensions of the monk's will in their quest for undeath. Woof. Dude with the cannon? You don't have to do that anymore. Black gunpowder. Black grains forming the base of gunpowder. Materials using in alchemical prosthetic tool upgrades, including those of an explosive and occultic nature. Even the most mundane form of gunpowder has a wide variety of applications. Sure I'm not missing any items up here. No. Perfect.
I know you. Yeah. You're that good Sir Shinobi, sir. Huh? Well, I haven't seen you since, well, since that night.
What night?
You don't remember?
No.
Oh, I see. You don't remember. Listen, sir, you and I, we've met before. I was a thief back then. But those days are behind me. Now, I'm an upright and honest merchant. Only problem is, I'm broke. And being broke, I don't have anything to sell. So, good sir, would you mind lending me just a few coins to get my business going? I'll stock something useful just for you. You bet I will. And as a little bonus, I'll tell you all about that night. What do you think? Pretty good deal, right?
Sure, we'll purchase information for 10 cents.
Here's some coin.
Thanks, good sir.
Now talk.
Yes, of course. That night. So my gang broke into the Hirata estate. Now, as you're aware, the Hirata family is part of the Ashina. Now, normally they'd mop the floor with petty thieves like us. I mean, no sweat. But it just so happens we broke in during a battle. Yeah. Almost all the young samurai were away from home, and it was a prime opportunity. Then, we started a fire and cleaned out the place. That there's when I met you. We were looking for something. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Well, that's all I know about that night.
I see.
Yeah. That look you're making now. You had that same look on your face that night. You still looking for something?
I might be.
Listen, good sir. For a price, I might be able to tell you some other tidbits you might find useful. For a price, of course. I'm a merchant now, you know, sir.
20 cent. Sure. I think I have that.
I'll buy some information.
Thank you very much for your patronage. Since you're a shinobi, I'll give you some information about shinobi tools.
If you could.
Now, I've seen this tube. A tube with fire blasting out of it. Huh? When we broke into the Hirata estate, one of my pals nabbed one. That's the sound the fire makes when it blasts out.
Flame Barrel Memo. A tattered note written by Anayama seems to be from some years ago. Lucrative info number 36. When we broke into Hirata Estate, we found a barrel that spewed flame. The boys lit a roaring bonfire with it and made merry with the drink. It must have been a shinobi's tool. Making merry with the drink, eh? Well, I will pour a little bit more of my sake and make merry with some drink. Cheers. Kanpai.
A fire-shooting tube at the Hirata estate. We'll keep that in mind.
I'll procure some goods with the coin you gave me. Look forward to it, good sir. Look forward to...
Cool.
This man was from Hirata. I must pay my respects.
Lord Kuro.
Lady Emma, are there other Hirata survivors?
There are very few of us left. I see.
Apologies. There's no end to those who seek the dragon's heritage. This was their fate. Because of those that pursued me. I didn't mean to involve them.
For all the fallen at Hirata Estate, Kanpai. Anyway.
I don't feel safe with that big bastard just tied up next to us. I'd rather not be gravely injured just before the war begins.
If the worst happens, only choice is to use fire. Those red eyes fear fire. That's what the Lord's proclamation said.
Proclamations? What a joke. Ashina sure has a funny way of preparing for war.
Well, with that said, well, I guess we could do all that first. Knock that out of the way. Whoops. That's how that was supposed to go. Scrap irons. Iron dregs mined in Ashina, widely used for basic reinforcement and can serve as the base material for prosthetic tool upgrades. Ashina is burdened with thick snow and infertile lands, but scrap iron dug from her soil is anything but crude. I'll drink to snakeskin. I haven't died yet, so I have to find some ways to drink this sake while playing Sekiro. I don't think we can make that, can we? Holy crap, we can! Oh, it just leads back here. Okay. Training option available.
Oh, it's you. You may use me to hone your swordsmanship, if you like.
We'll wait.
Come back whenever you like. If you have technique... Oh, you may use this temple to try to serve. And I suppose interesting. Come back whenever. If you have technique.
I saw.
Yes?
I saw you and Lord Kuro in a vision.
A vision?
Yes. Where is Lord Kuro right now?
He's being kept near the keep at Ashina Castle. The gate to the castle, however, is shut.
I see.
I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf.
Is this a gourd seed?
Yes. Bring it here. Plant the seed into the gourd. Perfect. Now the volume of medicinal waters in your gourd will increase.
Gotta love having 2 Estus flasks instead of just one.
Strange medicine.
Is it strange? I don't take any offense to that. If it's effective, then that's cause for celebration, whether it's strange or not. That's what my mentor Dogen taught me.
I see.
Please bring me any other gourd seeds you find. I should be able to further increase the volume of the medicinal water. I still don't understand the particulars, but it appears as though your body is no longer confined by the rules of our world. Come and see me if you notice anything alarming.
I will.
I still don't understand. It appears. Come and.
I will.
Oh? Did I hear the ringing of a chime?
It was probably this bell. I was told to offer it to Buddha.
Does the bell hold any significance for you? If it does, talk to the sculptor. He is quite knowledgeable when it comes to Buddha.
Thank you. Can't remember if there's anything in here other than... No items. It's not a curiosity. Nothing.
What is it?
Seems to me your battle sense has returned. You're more like a shinobi than before, if only a little. Take this.
Ooh, shinobi esoteric texts. Oh, right, because we got a skill point. A book of secrets that details a variety of techniques employed by shinobi. Grants the ability to learn shinobi-style skills. Within this text are the innermost secrets of the shinobi arts, such as attacks performed in the air and hiding one's body to avoid detection. Such moves could never be practiced by samurai.
What is it?
Shinobi techniques. Recorded within are fighting techniques that cannot be performed by samurai. Whether you make use of them or not is up to you. Shinobi aren't the only ones with their own fighting techniques. I can hear the ring of a bell chime.
You mean this old bell? An old woman asked me to offer it to Buddha.
That bell. Have you seen it before?
No. It is unfamiliar.
It appears the bell disagrees. I think it's trying to tell you something.
What?
Give it as an offering. The kind-faced Buddha near the wall is different from the Buddhas I make. It was carved by the hand of the true sculptor.
Prosthetic tool fitted with Robert's firecrackers costs spirit emblems. Unleashes an explosive flash that briefly blinds foes and inflicts posture damage on beast-type enemies. Has a wide frontward field of effect and can impact multiple foes at once. Suitable for temporarily immobilizing enemies and particularly good for scaring beasts.
No matter what I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath. Thus is the fate of those who owe a deep karmic debt. You'll understand when you try carving one for yourself one day. So, need something? If you want more forms for that fang of yours, you'll need to search for more shinobi tools. There's no turning back from this path now. The least I can do is load your arm.
Alright, well, I'm actually going to take a little break here. And I'm going to come back and we're going to do more Sake and Sekiro tonight because I'm having a lot of fun with it. And we're going to go to Hirata Estates because I want to pull out my flamethrower and my axe. And technically that's where you're supposed to go for this point now because you need to learn about and get your Makiri counter. Actually, wait a minute. Can I get my Makiri counter right now? No. I need one more point. Yeah, I'm not getting the Whirlwind Slash yet. We're gonna save for that 1 point. So, I'm gonna take a little break. Maybe grab a snack as well. And have a little token of smoke with the husband. And then we're gonna come back, go down to Hirata Estates while drinking more sake. Thank you for everyone who tuned in to catch some of this live. Always enjoy having y'all with us. And until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you soon with more Sake and Sekiro.